Hey guys, welcome to the intermission. Matapasta's first batch of beer but to be finished. What do you think I should name it? You should name it the SF Brew. Why not? I'm eating chicken lasagna here, guys. Square Enix is selling FF7. Hey, S Nintendo. This is a Buster Sword, man. Fuck yeah. I agree, portable niche, and frankly, I like Avery quite a lot. In fact, but many of our friends said behind Dave's back that was basically when she had blue hair. That was kind of the impression they got out of her. She has red hair now, though, so it's fine. Actually, gonna call it the SF Brew. That's hilarious. Thanks, dude. Tell Dave that next time you see him. Have they never not sold FF merch? What's going on? I'm eating food. It's a meal break. Dynasty Star, I saw that hair thing. The hair that you sent me. Avery's hair is colored better than that. That's a ridiculous rainbow color. She just has red. But Avery's hair is styled kind of, in my opinion, a little bit worse. And you'll see it soon, hopefully. The eats are chicken lasagna. Oh, he's eating on stream? I don't know. I mean, would you rather I turn the stream off for half an hour and just eat by myself? Whenever I do like a longer stream, I'll take a meal break and eat. Uh-oh. I dropped the piece into the couch. Oh no, it's going all the way down. It's still good. There's one hair on it. It's not a big deal. How horrible it looks. Are you a hairist? A hairist. You let me know my favorite discriminates based on amount of hair. That's awful. Was I eating during Let It Die? What was I eating? Oh, I was eating Christmas dinner during Let It Die. That's right. Naomi brought me Christmas dinner. Dude, miso soup's so good. Pepper fry. I love miso soup. It's probably my favorite soup. $150 cloud action figure, 12 inches tall. That's stupid. That's ridiculous, man. Avery's friends. Oh no, it was our friends talking about Avery. Heresy. It was our friends talking about Avery. Oh, anyway, let's put the mod thing to rest on the break here. I might as well. Yeah, we'll give Tipperfrey a trial run. If it works out, he'll stay on, assuming he wants to. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I only want him to ban based on child porn and spoiling games we're currently playing on the channel. I think that's reasonable. I'm not interested in him intervening in fights between members. I'm not interested in any mods intervening in between fights between members of the chat. I'm not interested in him using his mod powers seriously against anybody who wants to disparage him. I feel like it's just words on the internet, and if he wants to defend himself, he can do so like any other member of the chat. I feel like that's fair. I feel like there will probably need to be mods if the channel continues to grow, and I want it to grow. So they'll have to be there. It's just a necessary, unfortunate fact. the same time, if you do believe, I don't give a shit about doxing. Fuck, who cares, man? Like, ooh, shit, you posted my address on the internet. What the fuck are you gonna do? Is chat spam grounds for at least a timeout? Nah. No. Twitch itself is, like, throttles people who chat too much, so, no. I really don't care about spam. Like, people who are, for example, we got raided during our second session of Sonic 06 by another channel, and they spammed the chat incredibly, and I was fine with that because it was a raid. So no, I don't mind spam. Don't give a shit. I don't care about doxing other people either. Like, man, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I just don't care, man. I'm just how I am. Yeah, it was funny, exactly. But yeah, if it doesn't work out, I'll demod him. No offense to Prefer, I'm sure it will work out. And if it turns out that I just turn into some kind of tyrannical asshole who heavily censors my chat, I don't think it's gonna fucking happen. But if it turns out that I turn into that kind of guy, I mean, I don't deserve your viewership anymore. It's simple as that. I don't think it'll get to that point because I'm not an asshole, but you know, you always have the ultimate option of letting me know with your patronage what you think of what I'm doing. I will do my best, basically, to keep the chat and the stream feeling the same as it always has been, just while also confronting the realities that sometimes people are gonna post once in a while, post child porn in the fucking chat, and I gotta get rid of it. Simple as that. Finally, we were told the new to get out like we will do with every new person. But here's the thing, Portable Niche. If you tell them that, and then they stay, I want them around. If someone is sensitive enough to, like, cry after they get told they're a new fag, I mean, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Let me in my fairy. I'm currently eating, chicken lasagna, Dynasty Star. Master Race CRTs. I haven't seen those. Are they making new CRTs that are just fucking awesome now? Like, I don't know. I've never seen that before. That'd be cool, because I kind of miss them. I actually have a CRT right there. Off camera. It's old, but it's good. I like it. Here's the thing. Currently on the studio, we have like a 36-inch TV. And right now, it's a decent size for where I'm currently sitting from the TV, and it's fine. I'm going to be inheriting a 60-inch TV in April. And Dave wants to, like, put the 60-inch TV here for the show, put the 36-inch where the CRT is. And I'm like, but I want to keep the CRT, man. I'm getting a Switch, Dynasty Star. Yes, I'm getting a Switch on fucking release day. And when we're doing a release night show of it, I'm going to fucking come here on March 20th or whatever it's going to be, set it up, and we're going to do a release day stream of Nintendo Switch. Because I love Nintendo. Yes, I'm a Nintendo cuck. I will freely admit it. My wife dropped a CRT on my PS3, folded the drive in the middle, had my FF13 disc in it. Well, first of all, you didn't lose anything of value there, Torvar. But secondly, That's why you don't marry women, dude. Kind of what I do, Tipperfray, yeah. For me, portable niche, it was always a mix. Like, for example, I love Mario. I also love Mega Man. 50 insults for Nintendo fans? Yeah, and I love them all. I am unashamed of being a Nintendo fanboy. Here's the thing, Naomi grew up playing only Xbox, Xbox 360, and now Xbox One. She never played a video game outside of like the occasional PC game and Xbox games until I had her sit down and play a Nintendo console for the first time. We played Mario Sunshine. That was her first time playing a non-Nintendo console or a non-Xbox Microsoft console. She's like a pure Sony person. Sorry, a pure Microsoft person. SMT Fag. GameCube original Xbox are great. Yeah. Here's the thing. For the longest time in our dynamic of like me, Dave, and Al, because we're all high school friends. Thanks, Matapasta. Dave, Alan, and I are all high school friends, and I was always the Nintendo person. Al was always the Sony person, and Dave for a long time was the Xbox person because he had a 360. We all had 360s, but the 360 was what he played consistently. Now it's changed. Now Dave has a PS3 and a PS4, and he loves Sony now. I'm still a Nintendo person, and Al's kind of gone, and Naomi is the Xbox person now. Could I play Ninja Gaiden or Contra? Oh God. Do you want me to fucking be single, Dynasty Star? She has enough problems playing Chrono Trigger because it's so old. She's enjoying it, but I can tell she's not enjoying it the same way that I did when I was a kid. Well, no, back in the day, like if you're going way back in the day, way back in the day, I was Nintendo, Al was Sega, and Dave didn't have any video games. His first video game console was a GameCube. His parents wouldn't allow him to have video games. He had to like come over to our places and play them. That's some good lasagna, guys. It's got like broccoli in it and cream cheese and like shredded carrots, peppers. This is good shit. Dave and Eric played Contra 3 on the channel already, and they sucked at it. It was funny though. Battletoads, oh God. Moose mating. Nah, Dave's always been into like black girl porn. I actually asked Dave to go back and do the Masters of Sonics with me. He wouldn't do it. I mean, my fairy. Can we have some lasagna? Sure, come to Canada, dude. There's one piece left, so I mean, if any of you guys, the first person who gets to Canada can have it. I'll put it in like an envelope and I'll mail it to you. That was good though. Shit, guys. That was really good. I already have a Sega Genesis and a 32X. Okay, now that Nicole left, Nicole left and took all of her systems away, okay? She moved out of the house. She moved to Vancouver to go pursue a PhD, leaving Dave and Dev, which is me, and Naomi, one of the people who are here. Here's what we have. Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1, N64, Xbox, Xbox 360, Wii, GameCube, Wii U, Genesis, PS3, PS4, a really good gaming PC. She took with her NES and her Dreamcast. And her Saturn. She took with her Saturn as well. So we lost those consoles when she moved. Yep, Wii's modded. We've been playing tons of Wii games. All modded Wii games, because fuck buying Wii games, honestly. Yeah. Anti-chicken diet, all red meat. I love chicken. It's my favorite meat. Pour myself some water here. Mod your PS3? I've asked Dave to mod his. I don't think he wants to. Is Camera Lady coming back? Probably not. I mean, we're still friends with her. Like, fuck. Dave's known her since they've been 14 years old. I met her through Dave. I also have a chocolate bar here I'm gonna eat. What the fuck is that video? That's Nifa? I mean, whatever, I guess. Difficult requires flashing? Yeah. I was more of a man than either of you. Here's her with Camera Lady. Nicole. We used to live together in Thunder Bay. We went to school together. We both went to university in Thunder Bay. We both finished approximately the same time. Decided to move in with Dave because Dave was being left with no housemates. He was renting out this house with 2 other people, and they all took off. One of them was Al. So he needed housemates. We were done school. We said, "Fuck it, we'll move in with you." We moved in. I was considering continuing my schooling, getting a master's degree. I did some work in that regards. I'm still doing some work in that regards. But I began to take the channel very seriously once I moved in with Dave, because it became very, very easy for us to do content together again. Meanwhile, Nicole got a job at the university library and basically just started saving up money. The main long-term goal for all of us was to get out of here and move to Vancouver, because Vancouver, if you're going to live in Canada, you might as well live in Vancouver. It's warm, it's nice, one of the best cities in the world to live on Earth. It's, believe it or not, it can be very cheap to live there if you know where to live. So we stayed here for about 2 years. Nicole just saved up money. Dave didn't do as well in school as he hoped, so he wasn't ready to leave after 2 years. Nicole said, "Fuck it, I'm going." She went to Vancouver. She's in school now, getting her doctorate. I could have gone with her. I chose not to because I started dating Naomi, and I see Naomi and I seriously going somewhere. However, Naomi's going to be done school in about 2 years, and if by the time she's done and Dave's not ready to go, we'll probably go without Dave and meet up with Nicole in Vancouver. That's the ultimate end game of getting out of here. Anyway, that's the story of where we've all been and where we're going. I missed a bunch of the chat while telling it. I'm going to scroll back up right now. Only if Dave can't get back on track with school, or will we go without him? And I think he can do it. Honestly, it's up to him. It's not up to me, for fuck's sake. I can't waste my life hanging out, waiting for him to get his ass in gear this whole time. Absolutely. NTG is going to keep going in Vancouver. All of our projects are going to keep going in Vancouver. I intend for this to be my primary source of income in my life. I intend for NTG and my other channels and projects to grow to the point that I'm getting, you know, say at least 100,000 hits on things and being able to live off of it. I know it sounds ridiculous considering how small I am right now, but I want it. Simple as that. I want it. And that's it. He'd take 3. That was me ripping into him, Dynasty Star. If he stays on track, he'll take 2. If he continues to go at a Dave pace, he'll take 3. But I think he's starting to kind of grow up a bit and get his acting gear. Let me scroll back up in the chat. I'm gonna see what's going on. Hold on. I missed like 5 conversations. I'm sorry, guys. I'll get to them right now. Meal break's over too. We're at 22 minutes. I'm gonna answer these, then get on the go again. Name the beer as SF Brew. Okay. Cash and figures. Already talked about that. Heresy. New fags. Yeah, I hope our discussion on the mod thing has kind of shed some light, maybe kind of calm some fears. That really is it. You guys know me. You know that if it wouldn't work out, if it doesn't work out, I'm gonna put a stop to it. And you know that if I don't put a stop to it and I just turn into an asshole, that I don't deserve to be watched by you. It's as simple as that. I am committed to free speech in the chat. That goes for spamming. That goes for insults and fights and shit like that. I might be like, guys, don't fight. I might like try to calm you down, but I'm not gonna start enforcing it with like mod powers. That's stupid. Only thing that is a punishable offense is spoilers of games we're currently playing and child porn. That's it. I am getting a Switch. Talked about that. Ninja Gaiden. I think it would be funny to... Here's the thing. Speaking of that, I want to get into that for a minute. Naomi is really loving Final Fantasy 15 right now on her own. I told her after I'm done this playthrough, I want her to play Final Fantasy 1 with me, just so she can see where the series came from. I think that's going to be hilarious. Sonic Chaos has the best music. I don't know what that is. Sucks that Dave hasn't played FF15 yet. Before he had some richer systems as a child, he was too young to really sink into it. Most of the game was emulated. Yeah, like, I was on that cusp of emulation where I still had an SNES, and the SNES was still relevant, but basic emulation was starting. So I was, like, able to play games that I couldn't get in my small town. It was kind of pretty awesome. Did Dave buy square plates? That was Alan, and he stole them from his workplace. 2600 games. We actually have done some Atari games, dude, on the show. I don't know what that link is, the YouTube link that Dats Nifa posted. And I can't check it right now. You can always tweet it at me, though, if you want me to see it. Original Xbox modding is fun. I don't know anything about it. Anime reviews will come, Dynasty Star, they'll come. I want to, like, sink a bit of money into them first. If I can get, like, a couple hundred spare dollars, I'm going to build a set for the anime reviews to actually happen on here in the house. Because I want it to look nice. So, anime reviews are coming, but I think the biggest roadblock at this point is that I want to make the set look good. You guys are talking about Xbox modding. I know nothing about it. Don't leave Dave behind. Oh no. Blah. His masters would take 2. Serious question. What are you talking about? It's okay to insult her. He's just punching up. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm just doing... Yeah. I'm on break and I'm just doing the question and answer. And I missed a bunch of questions, so I'm scrolling through the chat. Hey, Amanda, Angela, I didn't even notice you because I was scrolled up in the chat reading the old questions. Dad Sneefa, what the fuck is all these things? I'm going to put them on the screen here if I can. Look at all these... Wow. Is there a Gamergate one? There should be. I'm going to turn Gamer... If I ever get like a sub button, I'm turning Gamergate into an icon. Stomping down and grinding your toes. If you leave Dave behind you, is he following you when he's done? He's 50-50 on it. Frankly, I think he knows that Vancouver's the best choice to move to, but he also wants to go to Ottawa for a year. And frankly, I wouldn't mind going to Ottawa for a year as well. And I talked to Naomi about it, neither would Naomi. Reservation for a CRT. I have no clue, man. The only CRTs I have, I've just been kicking around in the house. Okay, looks like that's all the questions, and I'm done eating, so that's the end of the food break. That's it. What's it? I don't know. But anyway, that's the end of the food break. I'm gonna continue with Final Fantasy 15. God, I'm gonna continue with Final Fantasy 15 in about 30 seconds. BRB, guys.